Welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an NL East matchup. The Atlanta Braves going up against the New York Mets. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Siggy here at Citi Field, of course, known as a pitcher's park, but this ballpark's gotten a little smaller over the years as they've changed the dimensions.
It's a different ballpark. It plays differently, and these hitters are really feeding off of it. You give the pitcher a nice little lead, and we see those guys getting comfortable and leading the team to victory.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. Now the starting pitcher in this one, David Peterson. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Here is Matt Olson. Grounder might be two. The throw to second. Throw is high and over his head. And it's going to wind up out of play. Here's Austin Riley.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
Swung on, belted. Pham raging back towards the wall. Back some more. And it drops foul into the corner. Austin Riley, a guy that's turned into one of the young stars in the National League. Chris, he's got big-time power. That one ripped, but foul.
He's got power, and he's also been able to develop the glove defensively. Another guy that Ron Washington's helped go to the next level. Now he doesn't have to worry about making mistakes defensively, and he can have better at-bats because of it.
Kicks and fires.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner at second here, one gone. On the ground to the left. Toss to Alonso, and there's 2 down. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. A switch hitter batting right. In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Now the 0-1. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. And Albies is retired. Back here at the ballpark. And towing the slab, Max Fried.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club, and coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Bottom of the first. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Some background on Max Fried. He grew up in Los Angeles. He pitched his high school ball at Harvard Westlake, and he was teammates there with Jack Flaherty and Lucas Giolito.
1-1.
Next pitch in the dirt, and now it's even 1-1. Fried in high school wore number 32 because he loved Sandy Koufax. And that one is lifted in the air, and Acuna able to make the grab, and there's 1 down. Starling Marte up to hit. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. And a foul ball. And he grounds one to the right side. Albies over to first in time. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. That one's in there, 0-1. Francisco Lindor, a guy who's won multiple Gold Gloves and a Platinum Glove, multiple All-Star appearances. Mr. Smile. What do you think of when you contemplate the player Francisco Lindor?
Just a special talent, both sides of the ball, both sides of the plate, equally a force. And one thing about Francisco Lindor, you talk about that smile, he's also got some good sense. If I'm a catcher, love it when he comes to the plate because he's got all kinds of different colognes that he wears and sometimes mixes them.
Lindor started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. And now the lefty. And now the count is even.
It's a good take.
That's a hit. And Pete Alonso with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now 2-0.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
That one missed. Lindor off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next offering is fouled back. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Mets strand 1. We played an inning. No score. Top of the second. So here's Murphy now. And the pitch. Fly ball down the line. Marte moves under it. Puts it away for the out. Now in for the Braves, Vaughn Grissom. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to roll to the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Here's Eddie Rosario in the air, right field. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Here's Kevin Pillar. On the ground to short. Lindor on to first. And the inning is over. Back here at Citi Field, Jeff McNeil stands in. The wind of the pitch. And a strike in there. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Harris pulls it in on the run. Mark Canha stands in now and watches strike 1. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Next pitch is outside, and that's ball 1. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra to the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
And the pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
One down, base is empty. Just off the outside part of the plate. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Slings it across. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Here's Tommy Pham. In there, and it's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Got it by him for the K.
I think the key.
Top half of the 3rd inning, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Michael Harris. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it falls. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Gets down, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at 1st and 3rd. Got him! Huge strikeout there. 2 on, 1 out. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. This one in the air, center field. Nimmo has it sized up. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from 3rd. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 1-0.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from 3rd.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Coming on is Pham to make the play. And that. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here is Brett Beatty. Foul ball.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
The next offering misses. Ball 1.
1 strike.
Out to short. Oh, he gloves it. Gathers and throws, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close play. So they have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York to make the call. Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for him. Base is empty, 1 away. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. In there for strike 1. Alvarez getting the start at catcher, hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. The 0-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500+ home runs, 3,000+ hits, and a triple crown.
The pitch. That misses. Now 2-2. Back foot slider struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Nimmo in the box now. No balls and a strike. Right side. Acuna brings it in for the 3rd out. Down in. And welcome back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Sean Murphy. First offering misses the mark.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Into center. And there's one away. Vaughn Grissom next up for the Braves. Doubled his first time up. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And now Eddie Rosario. McNeil fires to second for 1, and that's 2. Bottom of the inning. Here's Starling Marte. Max Fried, quite simply, has turned into one of the best left-handers in the National League, if not all of baseball, Chris.
Yeah, tremendous pitcher, but he fields his position extremely well.
And that one fouled off. 0-2 now. On the ground to 3rd. Riley fires to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Lindor batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And a pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Cold strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half. Here's Pete Alonso. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. A couple of quick nuggets on Pete Alonso. He graduated from the same high school as Wade Boggs, Plant High School in the Tampa area. And Alonso also played at the University of Florida. He was teammates there with Harrison Bader. And that one is inside. Back to right, and it drops in. Now he turns and heads for second, and that rolls into the corner. The throw in, Alonso into second, and he's got a double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
Man at second. And downstairs. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Here's a 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Next offering is downstairs.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. Two left on. Onto the top of the fifth. Back here in Queens, here's the left fielder, Kevin Pillar. Peterson back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. On the ground right side. McNeil gets it to first. And the first 2 set down on the top of the 5th. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Swings through that one. 0-1. That misses. And 1-1.
So, Boog, you're the fashion police. What do you got on Ronald Acuna and the way that he accessorizes the uni?
Oh, Siggy, I dig it. The Braves base color is red and blue, but he adds the yellow. It kind of represents, well, we'll hold that thought as that's the. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the left fielder, Tommy Pham. And he deals. Called strike right there.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the.
Baden in the box now. Takes strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing.
Pham on the move. Pitch inside. The throw. Tag. And he's out.
Well, that's just a good baseball play right there. I mean, pretty good jump off the pitcher, I'd say, and good catch and throw by the catcher. And I think if you did that 10 times, half the time the guy might be safe. The other half, probably out.
Kicks and deals. It's softly on the ground left side. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. He's 0 for 1. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Next offering is fouled back. They say you win. Baden leads off first with one away.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base.
Got him looking for the strikeout. He's got to be frustrated with that call. And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. And takes low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a pop up in foul ground, and that drops foul. Ripped on a line. This looks like extra bases. Baden around third. He scores to tie it up. It's 1-1.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Strike 2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Goes down looking. All set for the top of the 6th. Now the number 2 hitter, Matt Olson. Popped up. McNeil puts it away, and a quick out, number 1. So up next, Austin Riley.
Yeah, Austin Riley is one of those guys that has a lot of barrels, usually amongst the tops in the league in average exit velocity year in and year out.
0-1 down. Now 1-1.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. 2 down. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And a big swing and a miss. Albies measures 5 feet 8 inches, 26 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. That one ripped left field. That's back. Banks off the wall. And he's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is fouled back. Going to count 1-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Jeff Brigham is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. Buto getting loose as well. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that is that. The run. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the 6th inning. New pitcher on now, Dylan Lee. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. And a pitch. Out towards right center field. And it falls. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter. But when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
And here it comes. And another ball. Lindor gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Back to the mound. It hit him. To first, and he beats it. Well, these are the ones you hate to see. It got him right in the head. Amazingly, he looks like he might be okay. He's kind of waving everyone off.
Wow. Yeah, I'm pretty amazed. They obviously take any shot to the head very seriously, but you're right, Boog. It looks like he's doing okay out there. Thank goodness.
Strike two. Got him. And one away.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
That one fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
At the belt and fires. Hit on the ground, might be two. Feeds to second, out there. What a double play that was. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started.
Back here at the ballpark, top of inning number 7, and the batter will be the shortstop, Vaughn Grissom. Swing and a base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Backdoor breaking ball, and he did go the other way with it like you might think, but he put a good swing on it, squared it up nicely.
And the batter now, Eddie Rosario. Now fly ball to right center. Nimmo ranging after it. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And first offering is fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
0-1 now. Swings through that one for strike two.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Pitch kicks away from Alvarez. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Next one misses. It's 2-2. The pitch. Base hit into right center. Lead runner around second. Throw comes into third. Save. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline. It paid. Jeff Brigham will take over here. He last pitched 2 days ago. Go ahead run on base. Michael Harris next up for the Braves. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Ground ball to first, could be 2. Lindor, that's 1. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1. Welcome back, bottom of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Tommy. Nick Anderson in. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Got flick with the bar, and she gonna hold it. She go to Harvard, and she is so gorgeous, fuck we recording, she cannot hold it up. Drink too much green, got me mean, so I'm gon' throw it up. New whip ain't automatic. Told her that she can have it, and they think she won't go and grab it. Trippin' so she like my fashion. Too much money all in the attic. Couple skeletons in the attic. Turn her tough, yeah, you can have it. Getting money turned to a habit, huh?
With me right, yeah, 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 yeah. It's be the one. Hold up, hold up, hold up. You gotta feel me.
Here comes a pitch, and he takes a strike.
Well, these Mets finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Beatty, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Boots it. That leaves him without a throw, and they can't get the out. Runner on at first with 1 gone. At the plate, Francisco Alvarez. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Hammered on the line, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Pilar fires to third, in there safely.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Now here is Brandon Nimmo. That one's in there, 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Next offering is fouled back. First and third, 1 down. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Anderson ready to work, and it's even up.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
The 2-2. He goes down looking.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
And the 1-0. And there's a ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now 3-0.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boo.
New pitcher for the Braves, Colin McHugh.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Lindor at the plate now, and that's inside.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous, but no advance from the runners. Baden on third. Alvarez on second. Marte at first. 2 out of the inning. Just missed.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
Fastball for a strike. 3-2 now. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Mets leave him loaded. Score remains tied 1-1. And welcome back. Ready to begin the 8th. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. And a foul ball. Dives, and he can't hang on. He decides to eat it, and they come away without an out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And he drops it down the third baseline. Tosses to first. No hit here on the bunt attempt. They get the out. So digging in, Austin Riley. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and there's still one away. And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. 1 for 3. Fought off foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The 0-1. And strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Righty to the plate. Swung on, popped up on the infield. He's under it. Brings it in. 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's Sean Murphy. Pitches in for a strike. Strike 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. He's under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that. Back here in Queens, bottom of the pitch. That one's in there. 0-1. That's a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now here's Jeff McNeil. A strikeout and a walk. In there, and it's 0-1.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. Base hit right field. Here comes the throw. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Canna in the box now, takes strike one. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
The 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three. So up next for New York, Tommy Pham. First offering, and it just misses. Now he breaks his bat. And that's a foul ball. Two down, go ahead run in scoring position. Got him looking, that's a strikeout. So one hit is all they get. Now into the game, Jeff Padgett. He'll play second. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Jose Butto. This is his third time out this year. Grissom in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, he got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
Left field. Coming on is Pham to make the play. And there's one down. And now the DH, Eddie Rosario. And there's the strike. Activity in the bullpen. Jimmy Yacobonis getting loose out there. Ground ball right side and foul ball. And the righty deals. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Righty delivers. Tapped softly on the ground. And it's just foul. That was close. And the 0-2. Now a pop-up on the infield. And that quickly 2 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
And the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. In the air, right side. And it's foul. Off the mark there. 1-2 to count.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try and tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fast.
Switch through that one. It's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1. Back here at the ballpark, and now Brett Beatty. Minter back to work. And that's in for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Right through there, got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. And now, Francisco Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And there's the strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Good contact guy, good defender. Next pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Good eye in that spot.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
The 2-2 on the way. Out there to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that extends the inning. 2 outs, runner at first. And now the right fielder, Starling Marte. That's in for a strike. That one missing inside. Ball to strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the second time. Leave 1. Back here at Citi Field. New inning getting started. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. The pitch. And that one fouled off. The extra innings rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning was a big move for baseball in 2020. So, Chris, how has that changed the way relievers approach these innings?
Well, I don't think it's that much different from coming in to clean up someone else's mess. Definitely not ideal, but the best relievers welcome challenges like this.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. This guy has turned into a beast. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. And it's fouled away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Next one is off the plate. Now 1-2. Good eye right there. Two down. Ripped into left for a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite them?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Can't glove it cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out. Austin Riley now at the plate.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Hard hit left side. Toss to Alonso. inning over, and it could have been worse. Welcome back, and now it's Jesse Chavez takes over on the mound.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And a pitch. Good eye right there.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And a pitch. And now 2 balls and a strike.
One strike.
And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. This guy with light tower power. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Home team down a run here in extra innings. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now the rookie second baseman, Jeff Padgett, looking for his first big league hit right here. Swing, and a ball popped up. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.